Please don't air any of this, Brad.
All right, we ready? You hitting it? Tell me when we're rolling. No, we've been rolling. God damn.
We're Googling over here.
All right.
To nerd sports now, people.
Exactly.
Look out. Do you fear death?
Oh, one of the greatest lines of all time.
I've got a job to it. I've got a job to it.
Kind of like whistles at her, so Dad looks over and the guy's going. And Dad's like, I got the fuck out of there. I was like, oh man, you didn't partake? I thought that was part of the mountain biking community, that y'all just went out there and had sex together in your tight shorts. But literally making me 30 sides of red sauce. He just takes it back up.
So that's what I was doing wrong the first time.
That's what you were doing wrong.
Big Pharma's turning the frogs gay, and it's coming after your kids.
And they're going to make them incredibly happy.
Infowars.com.
Listened to so much. Are you...
I put it on the eagle and he took it
I'll
off.
bring it to you, Stilwell. Set your pretty ass down. All right. We're rolling, people.
I'm gonna adjust this hat and the ball.
We're Googling over here.
Just watch Rogan's podcast.
All right.
No, it's special.
Larry,
Yeah,
talk
it's a
amongst
special.
yourself.
You need a Googler.
I gotta get mic levels.
We're talking. No, I think we're solid right here. Jordan, say something.
Mic check.
Mike. No, you're not loud enough. You gotta
Jordan was my last guest.
Mic
What was your
check.
experience like on episode 36, Jordan?
It was my first ever podcast debut, so I don't really have a lot to compare it to, but I had a great time. I think.
You did a hell of a job with the haircut.
Good.
You made me look just like a Nazi.
I can now hang out with him because he looks like a man.
Because he looks like
I
a
was
man.
looking a little scruffy.
Well, he's not wearing a hat, so it's a good sign.
I told you I'm gonna go hatless for like a week at least. And that puts me in a very vulnerable position because hats they're protective.
It's
Yeah.
security.
It's a shield. It's a face cover. If you see somebody you know,
Yeah.
you just go.
Yeah.
Put the hat down.
Protects you from the sun.
Protects you from the sun. God damn.
Contributes to hair loss. It's great.
That's why I'm bald.
Look how handsome I look though on camera. If only somebody could go to a place called House of Handsome. Wait, you have such a place?
I do have such a place.
Tell us about it.
House of Handsome. So I do luxury men's services, men's grooming services.
Not happy endings. Not happy endings.
No, it's not in that.
If you're looking for that, gentleman, go elsewhere.
I have my happy
it's
ending.
like 3 blocks down.
3 bucks down.
Well, that made me uncomfortable what you did there. Let's
He's
This
my
is-
happy
let's
ending.
back up. Yeah.
This,
Okay, we get it.
we get it.
Hold on,
Well,
let's
you're on
take
number
it
3,
official.
so-
Hold on.
Yeah.
There's definitely been some happy endings at your place recently.
Yeah.
At Darling Circle.
6 months ago.
That's the worst thing about walking around in public
You alright
pregnant.
there, Nate?
Is
6
like
months ago.
everyone knows, you know?
You guys doing over there?
Everyone knows that you've had sex?
Yeah. When you're walking around, it's
No.
just like a big like neon sign over your head when you're walking around public.
I'll tell you a story. I don't know if I've told this on a pod before, but I remember having the sex talk with my parents at some age, and I don't remember what brought it about. My memory is I think I'd found some pornographic material in their premises. I don't think they remember it that way, but that's what it was.
You got that air conditioner?
You gonna fire it up?
Fuck yeah, dude.
After this story, don't interrupt
You
my
need to
story.
hurry on.
Anyway, I had the sex talk with them, and so like they explained to me that having sex leads to babies, and my grandma had 5 kids, and so I was like, that means grandma had sex at least 5 times, because that's like the child mindset,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But I'm sorry, I have to interrupt. I got to turn the air conditioner on
About damn
before
time.
Nathan melts.
Shit.
It's a miracle he hadn't left already, to be honest.
I know.
Well, he's talking
so
about his
cooking.
grandparents, and I feel like we're back in his their day.
I know.
No, Waylon asked me the other day, we were at Sam's Club and I was loading groceries into the car and it was like 100 degrees out and I'm like barely able to lift the Gatorade. And he's like, Mom, are you having more babies? I said, no. He said, well, how do you keep babies from getting in your belly? And I was just like, get in the car. Like, it's 100 degrees out
Keep
Your
here.
dad off the ultras.
It's hot. I don't have time for this. Get in
Superior
the car.
beer.
The answer, kids, is a coat hanger. I told Stilwell we probably
That's
shouldn't do
not
this
the
pod.
answer. Don't listen to Brett Durham.
Don't listen. This show is for entertainment purposes only.
Brad's advice
I
is
thought
not to
All of
listen to
our
his
opinions
advice.
are wrong.
As Joe says.
Right after the intro, there needs to be a disclaimer.
Well, I know.
One of
We're
those
working
things
on
you
it.
just-
We're working on it.
Just
Let's
go
work
over it.
together on
Yeah, I
this.
think we
Stillwell
should.
and I will come up with something within
Like
the
a
next
Johnny
year or so.
Knoxville thing.
We should
Like
sign
that.
some waivers too when we come in.
Well, Nicole suggested that to me a while back, and I was like, no, people are good, and people are, you can trust. And after a stalker situation, I'm like, let's sign some papers with people.
This is like contract. That's great.
Yeah. You can lay the gravel, but you can't control where the rain goes. We'll leave it at that.
Now that rain does what it wants, don't it?
Let's try and make this episode all about Jordan and see if she'll let us do it the whole time.
Jordan.
Oh, I will.
What's your
She's
favorite
got
part
any
about
challenge.
being married to me? It's
My favorite part
Okay,
being
yeah.
married to you.
What's the best part of being
Oh.
married to laying the gravel with Larry?
Laying the gravel, Larry.
You're off
Gravel
camera. You gotta
Oh.
remember.
Sorry.
You gotta show yourself.
I'm also
you gotta lean closer to him. You almost
There you go.
just relax on
We're
him.
together.
Lay down.
Oh.
We're together.
There you go.
There
Oh.
it is.
Bring it in, Nate.
You want me to put here? Let's do this. Hold on now. Hold on. I think we can get these. Can we get this out? Can we just put your feet up?
He's like,
Yeah, Nate.
she looks uncomfortable.
Put your
I'm,
feet up.
I'm
and
always
relax.
uncomfortable.
Here we are.
Larry looks like a fluffy pillow.
Yeah.
Maybe put Stilwell over there.
Larry looks like a
I got
firework.
still.
Now this is gay. I'm coming back to.
Gay.
I don't have an F pass, but
We just watched Rogan talk about this.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just watched Joe Rogan's special. What was it called?
Man, Jason's a trickster, ain't he?
Joe Rogan just broke down.
He freaking tricked me again,
Hold on,
dude.
Stilwell, I got a serious question for Larry.
Yes.
How many times have you been tricked into sucking a dick?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me? I'm in the negatives, dude.
Jason's trying to trick me so many times.
All I can see is this fucking beautiful haircut that I just got.
Ugh.
That's all I can see, guys. I'm
Like from the
distracted by-
side, check out the beard line.
Yeah, look at this. Jordan at House of Handsome.
That's right. My
time,
luxury grooming services.
The best I've seen him in a long
One
time.
time Nathan told me, he's like, man, if you'll let me beat you at darts, I'll suck your dick.
Oh.
Is that?
No,
Yeah,
he
Jason
said-
couldn't let him
I'll let
win.
him beat me all night long.
I bet.
He said if I do beat him.
But Larry
Beat
never
my
did
dick.
answer, I don't think.
I said I'm in the negatives on that.
Oh, you're in the negatives. So, hold on, okay. So they ended up sucking your dick.
Exactly, that's how that goes. Exactly, I'm daddy around here.
There's actually this ongoing
Biggest
joke
This is why we do this, people.
in my family at every family function. Everyone says, "Who thinks Larry has gay tendencies?" And then we all raise our hands, even
That's
me.
true.
We've
Wait,
done
It's
that.
a family thing.
Yeah, it's a whole like.
I don't know what I've done.
I mean, from the time we started dating for the past
He's
12
negative
years.
in the dick suck trick. He
Okay,
makes him super
but-
hetero.
He bought me this
No.
really fluffy jacket one time, and it was
Hold on.
yeah,
Oh.
Back the fuck.
yeah. It was like
Start
when
at
I
the
was.
about to tell on my dad.
Start at the
It
beginning.
was like 11. I was like a senior in high school, and so I didn't have a job or anything, or like I did have a job.
It
I
was
didn't make no money.
plaid.
And he bought
fur.
this fur winter jacket for me, and I went when I first met her. We came to meet her parents for the first time. I was wearing it, and I think that set it off, man.
My dad said, "Hey man,
Yeah.
do they sell men's jackets where you got that?"
Are all these guys your
Yeah, my brother
customers,
was a-
or do you cut everyone's hair in here, or no?
No, just mine.
No, just they don't have
Well,
hair.
yeah,
That's what I was getting at. Like,
Yeah, when Nathan had hair, I
Take
did
your
his.
hats off, bitches.
That's funny.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't need them. I have the Weatherman, so.
Yeah.
wow, she's
Just
got
kidding.
other men.
Huh?
Got a house of men.
House of
Not-
Handsome.
Oh,
House
house
of
of handsome men.
The only
Well, she is
services-
in a house of men right now because she's outnumbered.
I am.
She's
I'm
getting
intruding
one
on guy
more,
time.
And probably your vote counts as 2, so then it's basically 3-3 once George is here, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
If you ask
we need
her.
to bring
And
up-
you get the deciding vote, really. So
We need to
I wish
bring
it
up
worked like
the
that
fact
all the time.
we
All it
have
takes is you and another
no females in our family,
Yeah.
and she's got our first female.
Yeah, from
Yeah, that happened on our side too. There were like 9 grandsons.
It's
I think-
where we are.
I think that's where we
Granddaughter
are.
Yeah.
comes and everybody's like, "Oh, holy child!"
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, there was
promised
so much
one.
pressure when we found out we were pregnant because obviously it was an accident, and
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna see this.
that's okay.
It's
I'll
okay.
tell her to her face.
You was not an accident.
We
George.
love
We're
you.
doing this for her.
Listen, always a blessing. Doesn't mean it's the plan.
You just come to Uncle Nate.
We'll call this Culturecast.
Nathan told me
Culturecast.
when I first found out I was pregnant and I was puking at the restaurant we were at, and he's like, if it's a girl, she's so spoiled. And I'm over here like, great. Like, she needs a car seat and her room needs to be
Well, so
painted.
what's up,
And like, come on.
I work for a living.
But no,
How
it was,
sexy is that hat on, Larry?
It's
I love
looking
it.
good. It goes with the shirt.
Actually, you want to switch?
No.
That's a classic MAGA hat, boys and girls. That's from G1.
It'll be 47.
That's
pretty
right.
soon.
See, I'm trying to make it on there.
But that one doesn't have the 47 on it.
No,
That's
it says
45.
It's 45 on
I
it
know.
though.
but we could get a Sharpie.
Do not mark that hat, please.
I got my other one over here, but it's from his
I
2020
don't have a
campaign.
Sharpie. Yeah.
I feel like there's Christians right now that are like, I'm going to travel to Mar-a-Lago to get anointed at Trump's feet.
I don't even think Christians like him.
Really?
He's
Yeah,
out there
really.
grabbing women
In my
by
experience,
Lips.
Christians I know are looking at him as like this, basically
Next
Jesus
coming.
returned.
Well,
oh, no.
Dad's a Bible
he's like,
thumper
I want to
and-
be everybody's president, and he's saying all this stuff in the middle. You know,
Mhm.
Christians don't like him.
I don't know.
I
I'm a
bet you there's bunch
Christian.
of
Well,
Christians
you're
out
talking
there.
about different kinds of Christians are diverse.
Yeah.
What's
I
your
mean,
take?
if you're really
I'm-
conservative, you don't think that way.
See, here's the thing. I think at this point, it's really hard to find middle ground because things are so polar
Polarized.
opposite. And I, as a Christian, I mean, here's the thing about politicians: they're going to say whatever they feel like they need to say. We never really know if they're telling the truth until they take action, right?
None of them
Right, but I feel like there's no way that I can be supportive of some of the things that are happening on the other side of things. So I'm pretty supportive of him as of now. I mean, we had a great 4-year run with him. So
All right, scale 0 to 10. How fuckable is he? You're a single lady.
That'd
Larry
be
doesn't
fucked.
exist.
if money wasn't a factor,
I ain't here.
just
No,
kidding.
Larry doesn't
do.
exist
You
in
don't
this
have George
universe.
Shea.
You're 17, and there's Trump.
I just feel like
I mean, if
He
I was
owns
a
the
girl,
building that
I
you're
would-
in, and he can take you into a dressing room.
I would say a 3.
a 3. Yeah, no.
Larry's answering for her. Is that
No,
the
that if
That's
I was
just
a
hilarious, 'cause
woman,
he's-
she can answer for herself. That was
Well,
if
you
I was a
answered it
chick.
first.
Larry has-
I was just saying if I was a chick.
I'm
I don't know.
I'm
I
open
see
to
him.
anything, but you point
Y'all
to
keep
Nathan.
calling it
Larry
out
has-
gay
Point to
tendencies
Nathan.
there. Let me go ahead and say where I'm at before we get established to the real, you know.
No,
I feel like
Actually, it was
I
kind of
s-
sexist to override a woman. I'm
Well, a
saying.
little bit, yeah.
Well, I am the
Listen to
husband.
your
Yeah.
wife.
Gay guy.
I am the head of the
Well-
household now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is, and I
He's
prefer
never
that.
Really, I've never noticed it till now.
Jordan, finish what
Hey,
you were
but-
saying. I'm sorry.
No.
Look at you wearing an Eagles attire.
Sexiness in the MAGA hat. I was
Hell yeah.
lustful.
I know, I do that all the time.
Confessing my sins. I was
All the
lusting
time.
after Larry. Does
Less
that make you
Laying that
uncomfortable
girl.
that your
No,
husband was
I
lusted
lust-
after by another man?
No. I don't
That
think
might
it's the
make
first
me
time.
gay, Nathan.
But pause the break. Y'all almost took a shower together before the podcast.
Well, everybody has gay tendencies. I mean, geez.
But we're not
It
gay.
happens.
It's okay.
Y'all keep coming
Like
to me. Let's get this going, man.
What do you mean, almost?
Almost.
That
Yeah.
actually-
I don't know. I went around the corner. I don't know what
He
happened.
showed,
After
he
that.
showed me the whole house.
I thought it was just the bathroom, but whatever.
I feel like I see
Gotta walk through the house to get to the bathroom.
Exactly.
I see Donald Trump as a very fatherly person, so I think it'd be really hard
The
for me to
question
go
was a
there.
number.
I
Not
just
your paragraph.
not at all.
0.
0.
Remember that.
Not at all.
0.
Because of the
Yeah.
age gap or the orangeness?
First of all, don't talk about him like that.
So at least a 2.
No.
By the way, hold on. We gotta tease this again. Couplescast 3. Well, you guys,
Oh,
Couples
man.
cast.
we're gonna do a pod with you two. Gotta do it quick, cause it's about to pop.
Yeah.
Like you
Can
might
we-
pop on camera tonight. Like put it in the comments, folks. How likely do you think it is she has the baby on the pod? We should
I-
keep having you on.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
see.
once a week to see if we can have it
See,
on the pod.
on the
We'll get a doctor
podcast?
on
Should be a
standby.
It could be the
Yeah.
first podcast, baby.
Oh
You're
my
glowing.
god, Larry.
That's up to her. If she can pass on the epidural.
Oh.
I don't know if it goes as easy as last time. Like,
I don't
he
know, what do you
practically
think,
just
Stilwell?
like.
Give me the
Birth?
epidural.
I'll take it for her.
Take it. That's great.
I'm one of those, like, you know,
Dude, could you imagine asking for that? Like, hey, dude, can I
fuck
get one
yeah.
of those?
Can you hit me with two? I'm a big boy.
And
One of the
Eagles
lo-
fan.
Yeah.
Come on now.
High.
Yeah, get high on that
Three.
second. One of the bottom, one of the
Let's
top.
look it all up. Hell, I don't know. Roll on one.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Give me
Did I
that,
not
man.
say last night,
Uh,
before you even realize it, you're cradling?
I was about to say,
The
hey,
freedom funnel.
put that thing to use. You've said red sauce like 18 times tonight, so go ahead and.
is there a thing for
Is that
red
the
sauce?
is that
Should
the
we
deal?
try?
It's a drinking
What about
game,
the red
remember?
sauce? What?
Oh.
What are we doing here?
Oh.
Fill it up. Let's give
I'll
it a
fill it
test
up.
run.
Show us how
Stephen
it
Ward
works.
was supposed to be here to do this
What a
today.
fag.
You can't say that. It's the
Steven's
end.
not
Well,
into good
I- you know
haircuts.
what?
That on good
Joe
stuff.
Rogan's
Good
bringing it
times.
back.
Go watch Joe Rogan's podcast. You'll understand.
Dude, watch
His
the
new special, yeah.
Joe
Burn-
says I can.
Burn the boats.
Sounds a
Burn the
little
boats.
retarded to me.
Very recommended.
Oh, wow,
yeah,
he's
that-
in an R.
We got the fag and the retard in
The
there.
Virgin Jared Seifert. Look at this. This is your handiwork in action. Son. Oh!
By the way, that was only like a third of the beer.
Well, that is my new ringtone, ladies and gentlemen.
Might be the only way I drink beer the rest of the night.
I'm actually kind of worried
Actually,
about
here you
this
another one?
football season still.
What do you mean?
About what?
Max just is real intense on the Eagles,
Yeah, smart kid.
and I feel like
Sounds like a good kid.
I feel like you introduce two unstable people, and they become like
Oh.
a sword of truth.
Well,
So it's gonna be like eagle purity.
So he's a bad.
I
Wait,
think
can
still,
I?
well, I don't want to say
Winning fixes
bad.
everything.
Who is your team, Brad?
Mine.
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
After
Bills.
25 years of disappointment with the Broncos,
Hold up, they weren't all disappointing.
You had a
with
Super
the
Bowl.
year they fucking bought Manning.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
yeah,
it
that
was
was
still
awesome.
it was
If you
still a year.
accept Super Bowl 49, it was a good run.
You had Tebow for a second.
But was
Shut
it a
up.
long-term plan?
No.
It was fun. It's like
And
like
that's what they
banging a
keep
hooker,
doing.
right? She'll do anything.
Yeah.
But it can't last.
No.
Your wife can't find out about this. You know, you
It's not a good program.
And now that's like their thing is getting almost retired quarterbacks and like he
I
can
know.
do it
And when Russell
with no
Wilson
offensive
had-
line.
Now, this is hypocritical of me because when they got Peyton, I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
When they got
Exactly,
Russell Wilson,
yeah.
I was like, God damn it.
yeah.
You said racial.
Joe Flacco.
I said,
No, sorry.
Oh no.
fuck, fuck. See,
Oh, see.
that's the John Elway decisions that
Flacco?
are going on. He's still making them right. He's
I-
in the mix.
No, I feel like John Elway was a much better quarterback than he is a
GM.
GM.
But he was Tebow, right? That was him.
Yeah, it was.
But he
I
was
think
also
so.
Peyton. So then it was
Yeah.
like, okay, now we're even. But now it's
But now
back
it's just
to-
like-
But no, I feel
Hell,
like
I
he's.
didn't hate
And that's
Tebow.
why our
We got
kid's
y'all
name
to
is
the playoffs.
he got us to the playoffs with a chance to
It
go
was
on a
first time in
run.
years.
Hell, he even played Brandon Allen
First
for a
time in
minute.
years.
I'd rather have a real team and not make it than make it without anything tangible. You remember when they were doing the fucking wild dolphin in Miami?
You know that was.
It was the wild hog. It was
that was
Malzahn.
I thought it was the
Well,
angry
it was
dolphin.
Malzahn's deal.
What's that?
We played against Malzahn. You remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do.
It was
God.
It was
Stilwell.
I remember him being at Shallow Christian thinking he was a Christian. You know?
Well, I don't even know about that, but still,
He would
how
tell us-
wild was
He's
it?
an Arkansas. Don't be
Because
too
hadn't he
big.
already won a state championship when we played
Oh,
him?
yeah.
Or a couple of them?
He won
Oh, yeah.
Shallow, and then he won
We
Springdale.
played him. No. This was when we played him. Our junior year, we played him in Farmington.
Yeah.
So I hurt my back real bad. But Shiloh had already won, I think, 2 state. Well, he'd won one at another school. And then I think he won a state championship with Shiloh, and they moved him up to our class. Because back then we were like 3A considered.
No, that's right. That's correct.
And they jumped them, and they kicked our asses. And they had these charts.
It was a
Do you guys
blowout.
remember the charts?
I don't know. I don't remember. Sorry.
They didn't send in receipt. You know how we don't
Oh,
send in
yeah,
receipt
yeah,
with the
yeah.
play.
Oh yeah.
They had these
Yeah.
poles.
Yeah.
and they'd flip it to different number. It's like a license plate, and everyone knew what number and letter, so they could just. It was a no huddle offense in the late '90s in high school, and like I kind of feel like a lot of that shit started there. Like we were fucking part of it. Because we were out of breath by the end of the first quarter. I remember watching Huntsville play them either the year we were seniors or the year after, and Huntsville like had them at halftime, and it was like you can't hold on to this though because you're gonna get tired. And in the second half, they were like.
Do you remember him Malazan talking about Chad Morris when Chad Morris came up here?
Mike got toward him.
Like he was talking about
Straight up
how he would go down to Texas and talk to Chad Morris about the offenses and stuff when he was at Shiloh, and that's how he came up with a whole lot of his schemes and everything.
I haven't heard that.
Trying to give all the hype up for Chad Morris when it came to Arkansas, about being a great offensive coordinator and all that. And it didn't pan out.
Dude went to shit, didn't he?
Real fast.
My cousin Nick.
Yeah, he's a joke now, right?
Chad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Coach Gundy, dude? 4, 5, 6 years. I've done 1,000 times.
Okay, but hold on.
1,000 times.
Who is your team now?
I'm Bills.
Okay.
He likes Allen.
Well, it's not
He
the
just
best.
likes
I
the
love
Blues.
Josh
No,
Allen. I
he
think
just
he
likes
has,
to
hey, I
lose.
think he's got a nice ass, and I'm not gonna hide from it. You heard it here, folks.
First of all, you're a
It's a
bandwagon
haircut.
fan, and that is not to be appreciated.
Wow.
Oh.
Second of all, I'm very loyal, but do you guys know?
Loyal to losers.
I'll decide.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I'll decide. No,
Oh, it explains why she's still with Larry.
I decided
Thanks.
Larry is
I got the
also
hat
a
on,
Broncos
man.
fan, so.
Ooh, she
But
just
I
told
actually
him.
cut a former NFL player's hair.
Did you know?
I did. Yeah.
He
We
played
actually-
for the Razorbacks.
You
He
started
played for-
that whole thing off being kind of nasty to me.
I know.
But we'll
Sorry.
just move
Finish it,
on
just
from
kinda-
it.
We're gonna
That's
move forward
part
here.
of it's like Bobby Lee's whole thing. That's my thing. That's my podcast thing.
No,
Bobby
it's
Lee.
Nathan and who
Just
Nathan
kidding.
brings. It's sometimes dangerous, but we
Well-
got Larry out of it, so it's a net positive so far.
You want me to bring peeps? I'll bring peeps.
We
I
should
kind of
have brought,
forced myself into
we should have brought
this, so.
Will Harding on tonight.
Jeez.
Still,
We'd had some shoes to talk about.
anyway, you were being nasty, and then you had something else to say. So.
Oh yeah, I cut an old NFL player's hair, and he also played for the Razorbacks, Brooks Ellis. So
Anybody remember him?
I don't know, so.
That dude's
Yeah.
a stud.
Who do you
He's got
play
a lot
for?
of hair.
Who do you play for in the pros?
Patriots.
Pats during what era?
It wasn't that long
It was
ago.
like last year.
Yeah, it wasn't that long
No,
ago
it
because
wasn't
he's
last
only
year.
like
It was
27
like
or
2 years
28.
before
But he just played for us. Like
Think
5
about
seconds
this.
ago.
You're old enough to remember when Cam Newton was a bad idea.
Mm.
you
You watching
remember
on that latest
that?
podcast?
Everybody knew what?
He was on a podcast with that other
was
real
Bill
small
Smells, too.
black guy. I can't remember what his name is, but he's talking that smaller black guy. He's talking about he's like, yeah, if my woman gets out of line, he's like, yeah, I'll smack the shit out of her, you know. And he's like, I'm gonna tell you as a man,
One
if I see you do that, he's like, I'm gonna put hands on you. And he's like,
Yeah.
it's out of love.
Ooh.
And he's like, no, you mind your business. He said, that's how people end up
Played
dead.
Ray Rice with
He said, that's how people die, man. You go mind your business. If I seen a guy smacking, he said, that's his bitch. He said, that ain't my business. But then Cam Newton's like, no. He's like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I see that, he said, I'm gonna put hands on you. He said, it's
I
happening.
did
That's a
see
good
that.
dude.
Yeah.
He's a little showy for me.
He's a little.
Oh, Cam, that was
He
all
likes
good.
to-
She's
Yeah.
real. Hold on. Let's focus on Jordan. This is her episode, okay? Let's make this all about her. You're kind of judgy.
I just
Hold on. Can I get a second from
Can
your
I get a
husband? Is
second?
this?
Go ahead,
It's-
go for it.
when
Is this-
you're
no,
on
am I
TV,
accurate?
when you put yourself in that position, you're vulnerable to people assuming stuff about your character.
She's
Now,
got that, I'd say, the basic woman judginess.
if I knew him
Basic
personally,
woman. So this is a whole woman thing.
I feel
Are
Are
like,
we
you know,
blown- is this
Wow.
Alex Jones moment?
no, I feel like
World
there's a
truth?
woman,
I'm gonna
woman
lean
hold their
forward.
distance,
We just
they hold
watched
their
Joe
space.
Rogan. I think it's okay.
Yeah, he
Hold
said
on.
faggot away. Oh, I said it too.
You said hold on. You said Nathan's a what now?
Oh, nothing. A beautiful soul.
Thank you.
He has a
Appreciate
beautiful
it.
soul. Where's the mic?
This is your episode. Why aren't you talking?
Say
Anyway, so
Say that quietly.
anyway, you just confessed that not only you but all of womankind are judgy.
I did not.
And then
He
after
did.
that, you were saying
he confessed
No,
that.
she said it. I heard it.
we'll clip it out of context and make it look like you did.
No.
That's how we roll on this show. That's America, baby.
Yeah.
No.
We're making
No,
it
I
great
just
again.
feel
Actually, we're
like-
too lazy to edit this at all, so it's all going out.
If I knew
This
him,
one's
like,
getting
in
canceled.
a personal
Not yet,
aspect,
not
I
yet.
would take the
Stay
time to get to
strong.
know him, but I don't.
She was defending
Push
that.
through it.
Yeah.
I almost
Just
Stephen
push through
Lorded.
Just
Lean
push
into
through
it. Lean
I
into
almost
it.
lorded all over the place.
Uh-oh.
All I know is what I see on
You're
TV,
gonna have to blur that Taco
and I
Bell
feel
box.
like he is a
No.
little bit showy.
No, they need to pay me for the box. Your wife's
You
an
seem
entrepreneur.
funny, yes.
I think she'd agree, right?
Yeah.
They fucking pay me for the box.
At the beginning of our podcast, this shit going dong. Like,
He's gonna hit you hard.
You want some of that?
I wanted to. Here was my initial plan, and Stilwell, tell me if I'm being a little too bold.
Oh shoot, yeah,
I wanted to shoot a commercial for the Freedom Funnel.
yeah.
And it was going to be you and Stephen Lord maybe enjoying responsibly, enjoying some cold beverages out of the Freedom Funnel.
Driving in
Because
the
he has
car.
one as well. He was going to bring it down.
Oh, he has one. As
I think he had a trailer for it.
Yeah. I
Some
did see that.
lattes. You
I
get
thought-
you.
Yeah, we were going to do a little thing, but
I'll
he
pay for
he
it.
decided not
You
to
get
come
some,
out. and
Well, he,
Advertisement
Freedom?
right there.
You got the freedom not to come out, brother.
yeah,
Change the subject quick. What was that?
I think it was your cat.
Somebody taking a shot at
Probably that
Trump
snake
back
head.
there?
Yeah. Shot at Nate again. He's leaking.
Sorry.
Are you leaking again?
have
You
you
don't know him?
You're good.
have you ever been shot at, Nathan?
Ooh. Yes.
Technically, yes.
I was gonna say he could fucking.
If
tell.
any
Well, if anybody's got a story, I bet.
Yeah.
Tell us a story about getting shot at.
Well, Daddy.
Entertain us while we're.
That was a mortar fire that I got shot with.
But
Or shot,
but
not
you,
shot with.
But
shot
you
at.
got to sing the story. You know.
There was one
Where were you?
time.
What were you doing?
Yeah, I was,
No, I'm fucking with you.
Y'all remember Abu Ghraib?
I've
Remember
seen
that
it in
names?
the movie. I've seen it
in
the movie.
Iraq?
No.
I've definitely seen it in the movie.
It was a big scandal when we was over there occupying, and all of our
Wait, it's a place. right?
military police was mistreating the Iraqi prisoners.
No, I wasn't paying attention back
I
then.
do
Oh,
remember this.
I don't know the
I'm
story.
not-
I had the luxury of help shutting that place down.
Really?
But
On,
there were
boots on the ground. Over
boots
there.
on the ground.
No
He's
shit.
really so much cooler than he looks.
Yeah.
Didn't you say you
What?
were gonna take a shit in
That was
Saddam
kinda
Hussein's
nasty.
toilet?
Kind of
I
bad.
did.
Kind of par
Yeah.
for the
Hey.
course with her, though.
I
That's
said
what- we got
judgy
the
earlier,
shit.
but
I mean,
yeah.
Gosh,
is
you
that
guys
a, but,
are really
but
good
also,
at dishing it out, but you cannot take it, can you?
no, we're just learning about each other.
Hey,
Honey?
He's used to it.
he shit in Saddam Hussein's toilet.
What?
No, it
Wait,
was-
hold up. What? No, what'd you say?
He shit in Saddam Hussein's toilet.
Remember
Was there
Saddam
toilet
Hussein?
paper or?
He had
No,
palaces.
they had bidets.
Had the
You
second.
can, you can say this openly, like
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm
this isn't some kind of classified stuff. You
Is
talk
it he
about.
like-
No, we took that place over and
My
made
family
it like
lives
a
here, Nathan. I don't need the
headquarters over in Iraq.
FBI showing up for your fucking stories.
No,
Here.
I don't think.
Dude,
No, that I think
as
that's
long as it's
open.
here, not
All right.
at his
I
house.
hope so.
The second biggest chandelier in the world. It was that palace, because he had several palaces.
You were in this place.
Oh yeah,
Were you supposed to be in this?
of course.
They
yes.
were yeah, it was in the
Fucking
military.
USA, bitches. How about Simone
No,
Biles?
he was on his wheeler riding around.
Yeah,
No, I'm just
I
saying-
was just doing me.
Does
Hey, how about,
he
hey,
know you
who's
were
that
in this
Farmington
place?
dude that just fucking won the
Yeah.
shot
what's
put?
his name?
We'll get back to you. in a
Oh
second.
yeah, I saw that today.
He lives across the street from my parents. He won 3
Gold.
Olympic golds now in a row.
What was his name?
I saw Blakemore posted something about. He's like,
That's
this
what
guy
I
from
saw,
Farmington,
too,
and somebody's
was
like,
Matt Blakemore.
actually, he was born in Peoria, Illinois. I went to school at Cambridge. He's like, no, motherfucker, he lives in Farmington.
Yeah,
Like, we can claim him.
that was funny.
That was hilarious.
Travis Law back, I believe.
Still hell dropping receipts.
Where was he
was.
born?
Uh,
That guy?
I think he's Texas. I think.
Hitler, Indiana. I don't know.
Oh,
Can't say that.
His name's. I don't even know how to say that.
Strong.
How to say that.
Let's see.
Ryan. What? Look at the picture.
Strong.
This man's from
No, it's like
Ryan Krauser.
Krauser.
C-R-
Krauser with a
Krauser.
C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was born
My
in
dad
Texas.
talks about it. He's like, this dude's 6'7", but you gotta, unless you see it, it's fun.
Big dude. He can chunk that.
So, like, what
chunk
happens?
that.
5,000 calories a day.
If you win the gold at the Olympics, what happens after that?
You're on your own, son.
Yeah.
You better hope you were
Really?
popular with the American people to get fucking sponsorships,
Yeah. That's
or
pretty
else
much it.
make a living with a podcast. and thank God for podcasts, son. But I'm also making zero fucking money from this, so
It's
You
just
got to be
a-
good at that.
You do occasionally get free tacos though.
With red
No,
nuts.
that's the coolest fucking. That's not even about that. It's fucking the people, man. It's hanging out. It's a
Yeah.
good time. Like it's an
Just
excuse to have a
saunas.
good time.
Wait, the red sauce really? You can't act like the red sauce. wasn't a lot of red.
Hold on. This is a yes or no. The red sauce changed your life.
It was good.
I couldn't taste it.
Nah, it wasn't.
Shit.
Are you a
also
politician
can't-
now,
yeah,
Larry?
No. Okay,
I
yes.
said it was a
You
yes.
can't breathe
Okay,
over
there we
there.
go.
Yes.
We'll clip that
Yes.
out to where you
You're
say
right.
yes
You're right.
before I even finish the question.
Yes.
We need an editor.
You should say it with as much energy as you did when you were talking about that politician.
Which one?
Tulsi Gabbard, back to Tulsi. She just holds on to shit.
She doesn't let it go.
But again, is this her? Is
You
this
know what's
all
great? I get to
womankind?
go home with
Living
this
with me
later.
is fun. It's so fun.
I know. It's
I
so
love
great.
Tulsi
Do
Gabbard.
you feel like you
She
are
hot?
representative
So hot.
of the
How
average
hot?
American
The
woman?
hottest.
I actually feel like
And Hawaiian.
because of my job, I have a lot more patience and understanding for men. I really do. I joke. Don't.
What's up?
Oh,
Oh.
sounds like
I joke
No.
a lot
It was a
with
fly.
him.
Zebedee.
I joke a lot with him.
It
but
could be a lot
I'm
worse,
actually-
son. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It could be a lot worse.
I'm pretty chill. Like he
Yeah.
knows what. Larry.
Hold on.
His
Back
voice,
to you, sir.
his voice goes up like seeing a baby.
You gotta start it like this. I have my problems, but you gotta take some
Say
fault.
those words.
You're like, I have my problems, but I
You
can be
can't
pretty
say
chill.
it, dude.
Oh yeah. Well,
I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to. I'm trying to coach as a neutral third party.
No, I do. Like especially earlier in our relationship, Nathan knows.
But what about now?
I
Still got those problems now? Maybe a little bit.
no, I'm having his third baby. Like
That's not the question.
this is.
The question was, do you have faults? Like I've got my problems, but
Yeah, I have faults. We all have faults.
there you go, Larry. You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's on record, dude. I'm
I
pulling this
Now
up.
let's move on.
I feel like I'm pretty good at admitting those things.
All right, what are they? List them all. Let's talk about.
No.
Start with. Can we do it alphabetically?
The sneeze.
Yeah.
I really prefer alphabetically, Larry. If that's
Oh.
cool. with
Yeah.
you.
Well, we'll wait on that one. That's
No,
it.
Nathan was telling fucking crazy stories, and it was just like overwhelming me because I can't even imagine what that was like. Like you were a piece of history, bro.
Pretty much.
Did you know it at the time? Did you realize the significance?
Yeah, I did because I knew the story before I went over there, but
Yeah. Did you know the media coverage or?
I remember watching it at my grandma's house with my grandpa that been in the military for 40, no, I think 50 plus years. Yeah,
Okay.
watching all that. But
So what was it like, dude?
hot and dry and sandy and
And
all
you're in
that
full
stuff.
gear, like
Every day. Yeah.
that's long sleeve shit too. That's
Long sleeves, you're
How
wearing
much would
body
your
armor and all
shit
that.
weigh?
what was the? Because Arkansas is hot and it gets real muggy. Like it's a different kind of heat over there, right?
Oh, it just feels like a blow dryer, like a 115 degree blow dryer,
It's
just blowing in
oppressive.
your face. And the wind was constant. You know, just blowing in your face all the
really
time.
serious parts.
Was it like
It's
deserty
just- it's-
everywhere there?
Uh,
Over there, green lush areas.
no, there was no green anywhere. It was just
Desert.
all.
Well,
desert.
except for the fantasy woodland they had, you know. where
that
they-
was in Afghanistan. They didn't have that in Iraq.
Yeah. What are you referring to?
But
that war lasted
I was just
forever,
making a
too.
joke. It's like,
I figure you were like referring to a movie that they made.
no, I was just being a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Ignore anything I ever say on this podcast. I think everyone should probably state that.
Take Joe Rogan's
Best advice is ignore my
Don't
advice.
listen to anything
I stand by what
Brad
I
Durham
say.
has to say.
Just kidding.
Oh, she's going on the hook. I'm like, bitch, you gonna
I'm
get
just
sued.
kidding.
Oh, she said not to say that again. She cut my throat. So,
She did have a blade.
Like I
to
talked to my
throw
wife
her.
about getting security. Anyway, no, we're having a
Mall
good time.
security.
Having a good time. Jokes, people.
Yeah, it's
Jokes.
a joke. It's
Please
a joke.
don't kill me.
Wasn't there a movie called Mall Security?
Mall cop.
Mall
Mall
Cop.
Cop.
Oh, is that what it was?
Paul
Paul
Blart.
Blart.
That's what Brad needs. is Some mall security.
You
in
need your
here.
Paul Blart, dude.
Might hire Larry to do it, dude.
I ain't no
Could you
Paul
imagine
Blart.
him with a security fucking badge?
Man,
How
ain't
sick-
nobody gets
that sounds like
used
the
to it.
beginning of a point. Hold on, let me.
Patriotic
Hold on.
career.
Ain't nobody.
You've
gets
got
to
the
those
money.
movies.
I'm getting ready to pitch you a movie, okay?
This ain't no movie. This is real life.
I
Shut
don't
the
have
fuck
the
up for a
money.
second. It's my show.
It's her show.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is actually here, Pete.
Okay, I'm selling you a movie.
Okay.
Here we go.
Larry Darling, mall security cop. Squabble in the ladies' restroom. He shows up. Ladies, is there a problem in here? Flashes the badge. Cue the music. And he starts laying gravel.
He starts laying gravel.
Is this a
Yeah.
porno or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's be very clear
What
about this.
fantasy land
This isn't
is
airing
I
on.
think we're in Brad's fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. What
Yes.
movies you watching when we leave?
Remember
after
on
this
Larry's
podcast?
first podcast?
The
you
ones
guys-
you loaned to me, son. I told him I'd get back to
Hey,
you by next
listen.
week.
No, I said I don't need
I
it
got
back.
3 more days.
I brought the whole box over here for a reason.
It's called
on
a box set.
Larry's first time on here, you guys asked him what his favorite kind of porn was. And he
Yeah.
got
Did we
lucky.
really?
I
Yeah.
don't think you guys.
And he got really lucky and didn't have to answer it.
Still was real fast to point that fucking
But I
finger,
think
dude.
Jason tried to
I think we
help
just found out what Brad's is.
Yeah.
Now you don't want to go down that.
That's where I lay that
fucking
gravel.
rabbit
I'll
hole.
talk about it.
I know. That's
I'll talk about it.
Man,
I'll
it
talk
was-
about
It
goats.
was
I have no
like
problem
It was
talking
really-
about goats.
Stepmom
dude.
I'll
daughter
talk about
situations.
it.
Like,
I was really
Talk about
impressed with your gravel.
Let me
Like,
tell you the greatest.
No, I say just don't take anything too seriously, and you'll get by way smoother than
Oh yeah,
anything.
for sure.
I try and laugh at everything. I thought Rogan Special was fucking great.
yeah, it was-
Yeah.
Oh, I like
Like,
I-
even if you weren't laughing, you're like, he's making a point that's
Yeah.
cutting across all the bullshit.
Well,
Sure.
compared to his last 2 or 3, I definitely think it set the bar up.
Oh, I never thought he was that funny.
No.
I think Nathan agreed.
Yeah,
I just-
sometimes I feel like there's a whole lot of that goes over his head when he's talking to
But
other
do you
comedians.
feel like he's
but-
learned from the best because he like
Constantly
created the
has them in
scene,
there.
so now he's surrounded by people way better than him.
Every
I
day.
still
And what
think it
is better
happens.
for a human being than to be pushed?
Yeah, I mean, if
Well,
you
he's
watch,
getting it from every angle too.
Yeah.
He's catching every kind of comedian. It's not just this one or that one. He's getting every comedian that walks out or makes some kind of name for himself. He brings to the podcast, runs them through the mothership, runs them out, and then he sits in the green room with them.
yeah,
Who knows how long?
But now he's the big boss.
Yeah,
Like, he's
top
the
dog.
guy.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. So it's not
Right,
Hollywood
see.
anymore. It's the
But you gotta
mothership.
kind of fucking earn your thing as the alpha. Like, and I feel like he needed to do a special and be funny.
Well, he tried to do it in 2020, but
2018 was the last one he did.
that was the last one, but he was going to put another one out.
Oh, he was
Yeah, but
going.
he said-
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're right.
Rona
Yeah.
business. He decided not to.
You're right. Yeah. So but he actually hadn't done one since 2018
Mhm.
officially, but he was going.
But that stuff going over his head, it's like he had
Yeah.
Theo on, and he.
But a
says
lot of the
so
stuff
many
he was saying
quick-witted
tonight,
things that goes right over his head.
but I think he's corrected that. A lot of that stuff he was talking about
he
now.
was amazing tonight. Yeah.
But like exactly what you're talking about. 4 years ago, he wouldn't even have known what you're talking about. Now he's making jokes about it.
Exactly.
Well,
because
he had,
it's-
a lot of subtle one-liners.
But
and
he
stuff
also,
like that.
when you're at that level, you're setting the conversation. You're saying, okay, it's okay to talk about this. And that's why comedians are important. It's like if they can joke about it, they've probably done the research and it's probably true. Because most comedy is funny when it's true.
Mhm.
And so now people are like, oh, yeah, that's
You want to put a little bit of fact behind whatever you're joking about.
absolutely.
There's a little bit of truth in
Or your
everything.
experience, yeah. It just needs to be funny.
Mhm.
And I think that's what we've lost sight
And you got to
of.
set it up right. And like he takes the notes and he wants to study the art. That's
Yeah.
what he calls it. It's kind of like doing
But he's gotten
martial
better,
arts.
you would agree. Like,
Yeah.
he's
Oh, for
progressed.
sure. But I think the time off that he took between 18 and now probably helped him.
I think you're right about that.
What's the lady's perspective? Well, you laughed. You thought it was good.
yeah, I liked how he took all the things that canceled him and kind of
Right.
made light of them and
Well,
like
he
acknowledged.
flipped it.
Yeah,
And
and
you owned it.
yeah, he acknowledged that he was canceled for those things, so he wasn't like hiding behind it.
Right.
And then he made light of it and
Yeah.
was like, "This is why you're wrong," kind of in a sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought it was a classy way to tell him to f off, for sure. So
I think he was just telling everybody to relax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a
No,
way,
no
yeah.
well, jokes, people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why
that's,
can't-
I
why
say
can't
it
we
all
all
the
be
time.
Everybody's
friends?
taking everything so
Jokes,
serious
people.
anymore. Yeah, it's like you
and
can't.
it's just a joke.
You can't.
Like, I'm going to watch that special again tomorrow.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I'm
definitely
gonna
want
watch
to.
it again.
Definitely.
Hey,
Were you a Rogan fan before tonight still at all? Or
yeah, I've always liked him.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he's like his stand-up.
Oh no, I don't. I've never thought he was really that like a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
Stand-up, a comedian.
Well, you don't know him for his stand-up. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know him for
Yeah,
his
but
podcast.
even so, like,
Even though he tried to start his career that way.
Yeah.
well,
You know him from Fear Factor.
but regardless, like, if he was good at stand-up, I'd admit he's good at stand-up. Like,
Yeah.
I just never felt like.
But I say that was top. That was.
I feel like that's the top of the game
Yeah.
right
that
now.
was-
Like
that was-
he took what Andrew Schultz was
Yep,
doing and
yep.
took a little bit of
Yeah.
you
I
know
love
Shane
Andrew
Gillis, some one-liners in there. Like he
He popped it up there.
but
for sure.
it was savvy. It was politically concurrent. It was like George Carlin used to be.
Yeah.
He was like, both sides are fucking you people.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the vibe I got
Yeah,
from
for
Rogan.
Sure.
I miss George
like-
Carlin.
Quit believing the bullshit.
Yeah.
And the thing is he's right on almost everything
Yeah.
he talks about on both sides.
Who, Rogan?
Yeah.
No, I didn't disagree with anything he said in that.
No. You did a good job on that one.
I agree.
And it was funny. It wasn't just bland. Let's talk about it, bring it to light. He put a pretty good spin on making it fun.
Well, comedy's become so political.
Yeah.
And you have to make fun of Trump or whatever. You know, it's been co-opted where it's like they're trying to force you to laugh at a thing, which is propaganda. But
Yeah.
if it's not funny, you're not going to laugh.
Right.
So it's like telling a bunch of people, like, put the applause sign on and clap like a seal.
Yeah.
It's like, you're still watching that shit? Like, comedy's comedy, and it's going to come out. But thank God for guys like Rogan, who are like, I'll do it.
Well,
You know, I've
need
got
him.
the money.
He
Like,
listens to everybody. He talks to everybody.
Yes.
He listens to everybody.
Wait,
and you would
Yes.
agree, like, he's a liberal.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he's 100%
absolutely,
liberal.
yeah.
He's a Democrat. And
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Democrat and liberals didn't
Well-
used to be the same thing. Now it's
No, but it's
now
on the
it's
last
combined, but-
4 or 5 years that has changed.
Yeah.
So, I mean-
it equates to who's in power.
That
you
literally
have
what it
absolute-
boils down to. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But the right gets really nasty when they're in complete authority, too. Like, you gotta just be wary.
Well,
Well,
for being
there's an
truthful,
extreme-
he used to
there's
be
a
a
spectrum,
Democrat,
right?
not a liberal. That's what Joe was previously, was a Democrat. But you can give him that liberal title a little bit because they've taken it over. But a liberal is somebody who wants to stay in the middle and not be bothered, right? Libertarian. That's where that liberal came from.
I don't know.
But
Well,
he
that's-
always leaned Democrat more so than he did Republican. All these
I
years.
need to educate myself more on the definition of what actual liberal means.
Libertarian
'Cause it's
basically
it's a
means
very
leave
complicated.
me alone. Like,
But is
you
it
have
that,
your
well, there's
beliefs,
a
I
difference
have my
between
beliefs.
liberalism
Do
and
you, I'll do
libertarianism.
me.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
I'm a
It didn't
patriot.
used to be. It didn't used
Well,
to be.
one's supposed to
Complete
be real
liberty,
hard
complete
left,
freedom
right?
is no laws, don't touch me, fuck, I'll do
Exactly.
whatever I want.
Yeah.
And libertarianism definitely leans that way, but they still hold like some conservative value. Like libertarianism,
Used to. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
now
it's
it's
like all this,
now everybody says liberal and it just means Democrat.
it's all the same duck now.
It's all the same duck.
None of us know what we're talking about. These are just our
These are
opinions,
just
people. If you listen
blue
to
collar
us,
dudes trying to
you've got
figure
bigger
out.
problems than
Yeah.
her belly. And by the way,
That was rude.
that was a chip.
That was
I was
rude.
That
going to
was
ask
rude.
you if it was
I'm just
appropriate.
kidding, I don't
No, yeah, she's cool. She's cool.
It's all about attention, you know?
I agree.
No. she makes
But
a
I
great
thought
point on that.
Joe doing the Asian stereotype voice and that whole bit he did, wasn't that what Shane got canceled for? Was doing basically a voice
I
like
didn't
that?
know Shane got canceled.
Yeah, but his.
Well, that's
more-
how Shane got on the Rogan show, was because he got hired by.
that's
Well, he was
from
with
Saturday Night Live. I
SNL,
knew
he
got
got
SNL,
fired,
yeah.
and then he went, and then after that whole Rogan thing.
But he got canceled for bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
it was just.
It was the dumbest of shits. Yeah, it was. I don't exactly know what it was that he got canceled.
I think
for.
he was doing an
I
Asian
think he
voice.
got
We had a
canceled. I
fucking
thought he
producer.
did.
No,
Cut
it
him
was
off.
it was one of his skits he wrote or something he did. Got him fired off SNL because he was a writer for
He-
SNL.
No. He was a podcaster. Shane was a podcaster. He was on a podcast.
Well, yeah,
That's
but
what
I
got
think he was
canceled.
still doing the other because he had that podcast with
You talking about before Saturday Night Live?
I'm
Like,
talking
you talking
about.
about why he got canceled?
Yeah, isn't that why he got fired from Saturday Night Live?
Well, it was something he
I
did
got
while he
confused.
was a podcaster before he got hired.
Okay. I'm not sure.
They
I
hired
wasn't
him.
sure why they fired him. I'm gonna be
He had
honest
been
about
on a
that.
podcast. He was guesting on a pod, and he had done like an Asian voice or something. Right? Pod goes on. Years go by. Saturday Night Live hires him. Somebody digs this clip up out of the trash and says, "You're supporting a racist," and
They're
so
really good at doing that.
to
Yeah.
avoid the fucking backlash, they let him go before the season aired.
Mhm.
And then like Rogan found out about it and had him on to tell the story, and then they became best
Well,
friends. and
since
it's-
then he's blown up too, like,
well, that's the story of it. Like, that's a princess story, isn't it?
right?
Like,
Well, it's
young
like you try
girl
to
grows
smudge
up in the
this dude.
stables, and
Yeah.
the prince finds her, and it's like,
Yeah, and you smudge this
I mean, it's
dude
kind of a
and he-
gay princess, but
A little bit.
you
Well,
know.
it's just funny.
But it's a
'cause
bro story.
He's
It's
like
a bro
one of
story.
us, you know. He's like one of the. He's,
Yes,
he's
that's what I'm
exactly like
getting at.
how we would be, you know. He's
Yeah.
just, He's just.
My
He-
thing
everything
about
he
He
says,
helped the
his
dude out
humor.
in need, a fellow comedian. He's like,
Right.
dude, bro, that's
Yeah.
fucked up. You shouldn't have been canceled.
Exactly.
And then
Exactly.
collateral success, Shane then blows up, not because he's on Rogan, because he's good.
He's
Exactly.
And Rogan
There's
gave him
loads
up.
He's
of dudes
so
on
good.
Rogan that don't blow up. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
You blow up but he gives you the opportunity, if you're good, to
Right.
magnify you. What were you saying?
exactly.
the thing that I hate about cancel culture is you don't know until somebody gets canceled for it. It's stuff that we used to do. It used to be okay.
Yeah, it
And all
used
of
to
a
be
sudden
funny.
it's- yeah.
It used to be funny.
And all of a sudden it's not. It's like the whole. So I saw on TikTok educated me the other day that Trump doing the fist pump after his assassination attempt, that's racist. Because
Fuck you.
BLM, their logo is the fist pump, and that
Mm.
they own that now. And it's like we
The
would have never
fist,
known
the
that.
fist pump actually didn't exist before BLM people. You didn't know this.
Well,
but,
that's the thing. It's like how
they,
you
they
don't
invented
know
it.
until you do it, and then all of a sudden that's. I mean, I worked with this guy one time who he was a gay guy, and he was very defensive with me because he had creeped my Facebook before I started working there. And little did he know, I just want to know, do I look in this outfit? Like, I don't care what you do with your life. Just, I was looking for a GBF. I'm like, that's great. But
Wait, a what?
gay best friend.
Like Larry.
Yeah.
Like, I could care
Me,
less.
dude, right here. That's why she married
Let's
me.
go.
Yeah.
Not nice. Not nice.
Not nice. But he was
Flag.
talking to me about one of his clients, and he was talking to me about the
You were thinking
possibility
the same thing.
of
Yeah. Sorry.
they were being very
Fine,
friendly
no
with each other, and I was like,
He
oh,
was too.
I got you, bro.
Woman's talking still. Shut the
I'm
fuck
talking, Jason.
up. She's always talking, to be fair.
He's
But
just mad that you're not in the kitchen right now. That's what he's saying.
Oh,
And
my
I was
God.
like, that's so disrespectful.
Is that
Jason.
really what you were thinking,
I'm not
Stilwell?
really-
It's
I'm
not,
not
but
good
it
at being
obviously
in the
what's
kitchen.
Larry said.
No, that's what you said to me, dude. And I was like, that's not acceptable.
Hey, Larry, I was thinking it too. Well, I'll throw in there with you, buddy. I was.
I'm
She
sorry,
needs-
why is she in here and not in the kitchen?
I got your back, Jordan. Get
Why
out
are
there,
her
get
shoes
in
not
here.
off? She's already pregnant, so she might as well be barefoot in the kitchen, right? We already got one of the three things, and that's the
Oh.
hardest one to get.
I'm not good
I
in the
got you,
kitchen.
sister. Don't worry.
Like at any time, you can put a woman in the kitchen barefoot. But how many times can you do it when she's pregnant?
I know. That's true.
You know, it's a limited
It's a
amount
lot
of
less.
time.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I was
Larry,
going to say,
I
not
didn't
very
think about
often.
this when my wife was pregnant, but take advantage of it.
I make sure that my family's fed every night, but I'm not usually the one that prepares the food.
Well, you told me during my haircut. What do you call that experience?
Therapy? I'm just kidding.
Therapy. Yeah, that's right. We're branding therapy tonight.
House of Handsome is what I call it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Look
You're
at
flipping
you.
me off, dude.
You look so much
I looked
better.
in the mirror and it made me gay.
How about that?
I don't.
I'm just saying. I'm
Love yourself.
attracted to you now.
That needs to be maybe a.
I don't know. I don't.
You look
again,
so good.
Back to the kids.
GBF.
You look so good in the mirror. You'll want to
Yeah.
suck a dick.
Wherever you were, Jordan, before that all started.
Yeah,
try
let's go
to
back to
fucking
cancel
pick that
culture,
back
you know.
up.
I think you should
Jason's
cover
kitchen
it.
comment, it got us a little distracted. But
Yeah. And that was
No wonder Jason doesn't want me to do his beard.
No, I'm good. Y'all just
He's like
keep
a
on.
straight razor to my
Keep
throat.
on, keep
No,
on.
thank you.
I do look like a goddamn Nazi, but it's a really good haircut.
That's what you wanted
so
to
you're
look
saying
like,
Nazis
right?
look good?
Yeah.
That's what he said, but he's like,
I
she's
mean,
like, what do you want?
It's
what do you want?
hey, fuck.
I wanna
It's
look
a
like a
handsome.
Nazi.
I'm not gonna fuck.
He said
it's a
Hitler with the
handsome look.
beard.
Hitler with a
Look.
beard. Give me
But
a Hitler
actually, the
with a beard.
It's
template I
a clean
gave
cut.
was Deputy Director Rowe for the Secret Service.
He did.
That
He-
is
he
who
Googled
we
that
use
photo.
as the template.
Just so you don't get canceled.
And I'm not equating him to a Nazi. He has a nice haircut. They both did. That's okay to say. Just
Is
because I
it?
like a haircut doesn't mean like if it.
He just got canceled.
What the fuck?
because of
So
Hitler.
Can you wear the MAGA hat backward? I feel like it's a little.
I don't
I'm
know.
asking Nathan as a fucking
If you're golfing
serviceman.
and it's
I don't think you can wear a hat
As a
backward ever,
serviceman,
unless
Nathan-
you're like riding a motorcycle. That's it.
Can you? Okay.
Okay, it's back
So
to
if
normal.
you're on a motorcycle, you can turn a MAGA hat backward.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're golfing and it's raining.
Now hold on. There's a difference between a Trump hat and an official MAGA brand
If
MAGA
it's
hat.
raining, wouldn't you want the bill over your eyes?
No, you don't because it drips and it fucking bothers you when you're putting.
Oh, is that
So you
what it
put it
is?
back.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
drips
well,
down
when
the
you're
grip of
putting,
the
you gotta
glove.
definitely do it when you're
Mhm.
putting.
And man, I've thrown a club in the rain more than once.
You suck.
Well, I don't golf, so
I
there's
s-
a-
I would never
He's still
understand.
golfing
Shit.
right now.
Look at this guy over here talking shit. Yeah.
You know, we
Stephen
do need
Lord's
to go
not in here to talk
golfing
shit
I'm down.
too, still.
Anytime.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Me?
No, I said.
What?
We was talking
I said
golf.
Stephen Lord's not here to talk shit too.
Fuck
I was,
him.
I was hoping he'd be here.
Thank God we can all talk.
Yeah, but then
I've
I'm
been
here,
hearing some
so-
stories about it.
No, I mean,
You
I'm
didn't
just
even get to
saying.
finish your cancel culture
I
freaking
didn't.
comment.
It's fine.
So.
Hold on, let's make
Oh,
this all,
man.
guys.
We should
let's
circle
make
back.
this all
Jordan
about.
show.
We should. It's Jordan show. We'll circle back.
Jeez.
Cancel culture.
Shouldn't have invited these assholes.
Hold on.
I honestly shouldn't have been here. To be honest, I shouldn't be here at all. But
Just
cancel culture. Continue. We'll edit it together. I'll put in the time and effort to do this.
No, it's
tonight.
fine. I'm dying over here
Time
now.
and effort.
Is it the moldy cats?
No, it's a dog.
you
Your cat's got mold.
allergic
You
to
should.
dumbass.
It's podcast Lord.
It's
Stephen
fine.
Lord actually came up with that, and I wish he was here to tell us the story of the moldy cats. But goddamn it,
That
Stephen,
makes one of us.
That's a bad day for a
you
cat.
fucking didn't choose to come out. But please,
No,
cancel culture.
I made my point on that. I think I hate how we're just expected to know those things, you know, and like it's like the whole Halloween thing, like dressing up. Like you used to be able to just do
Like
that.
it was cool until you don't know it's cool anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh shit, like I didn't know, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and like
Right.
people don't even give you the opportunity to learn and adapt.
It's like, wait,
to
you
it.
can't go to Klan rallies anymore? It's like,
Yeah.
fuck. That was a jokes, people.
My
He stopped going 2 weeks
Jesus
ago.
Christ. I quit going to those at least last year. That was the last one. It's been a year.
The mail stopped coming.
Jokes. God damn it. Yeah, this might be the last one. But anyway. We keep
I
interrupting
just
you. For
no,
fear of
that's my
losing
point.
my-
I just wish that people would give you like an opportunity, I guess. Which I mean, I don't think it's the world's job to toe around your feelings, but you know, they don't
Let-
really give you an opportunity.
Let's go around the horn and get her opinion on, like, if she's running for president, Nathan.
Oh God.
What would
Oh,
you
don't bring
ask
me into
her?
that.
Things like, I wouldn't vote for a bug woman.
Right out of the
I would.
Man,
Get the
I didn't say it.
I don't think. I think women
Jason
are too
did, see?
emotional.
You were the one that thought
That
about her
was
in the
Jay's
kitchen,
thoughts.
so I
No,
don't
No,
know.
my
he
thoughts.
just came up with another comment. Y'all thinking it's me, man.
It's Jason's thinking about all this.
Fuck you.
Like, honest to God, look at Larry in what he's wearing in front of that flag. Like, you need your own TV show.
All right now, I
Like,
should
I want to
have
get a
one
picture.
again.
Like, I got to get a picture of this. Like, I
should-
want to see a sitcom of you two for real.
Who's us two?
You and your wife, dude.
Oh, because
Yeah,
we're
right.
funny.
We're gonna
man.
have y'all on together. We're gonna do a couples
That's
cast.
gonna be the least watched one.
No. I'll watch it 8 times. That's 8 views.
That's it,
I'll watch it at least.
Stilwell will watch it once.
Yeah.
There's 10 views just sitting right in this
10
house.
views.
Dude.
At least.
And listen, if those 10 views are meaningful,
You never know.
that's all you
But
fucking
just
need.
comment every time you watch that.
You
way,
don't need Stilwell's 300 view numbers. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
We can have a good
I heard he
time
gets
without
the
all
most
that.
views.
Now, I wouldn't have him on as
I
much.
think he
but-
was.
I've been
200 or-
promoting all week at work. I'm like, hey, like, I'm
Do you
making.
have koozies? Do
why
we
he
need
keeps having you
to,
over.
Stilwell, do we need to hook
You ever
up?
went halfway across America with some koozies?
Hey, I
If
do.
you
There
go
are
on,
koozies
if you
up
go to
there.
House of Handsome
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
those
hook
are
up with
koozies
some.
there.
and ask for a koozie, you'll get a 98%
charge.
2% discount.
98% charge.
We'll
No,
get,
just
yeah,
kidding.
there you go.
No, okay, I have a client though. This would be really cool for like your Spotify playlist. I have a client that makes. Oh, I don't have my keys. Do you have my
You
keys?
want to manage my
No.
Spotify account?
Oh.
No.
I am a little disappointed
I was
that
this
they don't
close.
come out.
I don't have
with
time
that.
for all your popularity. So
I don't
there's
either.
this little tag I have on my keyring, and it has my QR code on it. So if you scan it, it goes straight to my booking site. And he sells them for like 10, 15 cents a piece.
So hold on,
And-
you're speaking in an alien
No,
language.
you know what a QR code is.
Oh, what's it? That's the fucking cube thing?
Yeah,
Right.
the little square
Still
thing.
am I retarded?
Keep
Alright,
Here's the deal,
It's
Brad.
Keep
I'll
going.
defend
It's right
this
here. It's
because
right here in the back of the Zim
Okay.
can.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of
Keep
those right there.
going.
But
Here's
he
the
makes
deal.
these
Is like
little.
I don't like it either, Brad.
Okay.
Like, no,
But
So,
it's-
like,
okay.
Jason even makes
Hold
fun
on
of it, but
now.
I'm
Hold
kind
on.
of
Let's
with you
slow
on this
down.
one.
Let's slow down a second.
I
Nathan went
They
from
got
being...
this little thing on the TV screen. They're like, scan this. I'm like, fuck you. And I'll look at that bullshit.
Well, here's how we started the episode with Nathan. Not sure if I liked him, but I didn't know could I fully trust him.
No, you can't.
But now, I feel like you're the only one I can trust.
Oh, well, maybe.
Y'all know what them QR
Fuck
codes.
I had a
those
straight
QR
razor
Because
in your
what
neck
the
and you
fuck
lived.
is
So.
it?
I had to sign my kid up
Man,
for
I
Pee Wee
was
football by
might
this.
have
I seen your
Afraid.
eyes. I'm
Did
not
you
gonna lie.
see- It's on
me and him
camera.
both- Me and him both looked at you when you said, "Is that a straight razor?" And your eyes got about this big.
I didn't even tell you.
That was real fear. I was like, I
looked
don't
at
know.
us
I
and
thought
you
she was
see
gonna
his
get like a
eyes?
Jeremy's razor out and
Yeah.
like start
No, it
shaving.
was-
It was like, oh,
Yeah, you
fuck,
did that
she-
face right there.
That's
but
when
you're
you
like, "Is that
realize
straight
somebody's got power over
This
you.
bitch can kill me. You
You're like, get in the kitchen. I'm just kidding, man.
Oh,
Those kitchen
Nicole!
I ain't even hungry.
Sandwiches
Sandwiches are nasty. I don't even like
T-shirts
sandwiches
made of
anymore,
that.
dude.
I'm glad it was on camera.
And that's why we did the haircut before we did this, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm trying to tell you about something for your business here.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So-
God, I don't
QR
have a
code.
business. I
Of podcast. It's like a rubber square,
It's
and it
just a
has
QR code.
the QR code.
and it has a
Okay,
QR
we've
code.
explained the science.
So
on
when
it.
somebody scans it,
But
it will
it's-
take you to your
Yes.
Spotify.
It's a
playlist.
keychain.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can hand them out, and then when they can be like, "Hey, go check out this podcast."
All right. Can
They
I play
scan
Larry
it.
David on this? Like, all right, no, you're giving me a keychain. Well, I'm gonna throw it in the trash. Like, why do I care about this keychain? What's their incentive?
Because
You
when
can-
they want to listen to
we
your
wanna listen
podcast,
to
all they have to do is
Brad
scan it and it takes them
podcast.
right to your page.
So you're handing it out to people who want this thing, or just random people coming?
Yeah.
out
Well,
and
for
fucking-
your purpose, it would be the podcast. For her purpose, it's her business. Or-
You're
Yeah.
handing out to people. You're not handing this out in the streets.
No,
You're
no.
handing it to
No.
people
He
who-
takes it
Customers.
personally,
But
makes
like,
it.
just say I'm at work and I was telling people all week about this podcast that I'm doing, and they're like, "Oh, what's it called?"
All right.
And I'm telling
Very
them about
cool.
it, and it'd be cool if I had a keychain, and I'm like, "Oh, here, just scan it. It'll take you to his
Okay.
page, and you can listen to his podcast." You get more
Right,
views.
but for
I
her,
You
see.
get
it
more
takes
views.
it.
You start getting paid
I
for
see.
your podcast.
Somebody
Brad.
scans hers, it goes to her website
Lazy
for House
way
of
to do it.
Handsome, and they can book an
they
appointment.
can book an appointment.
Right.
Yeah.
Nathan, still alien language, right?
I hate it all.
They'll
I
deserve to
just-
be
No,
waterboarded.
I tried
would-
to sign.
So
I had
young.
to sign my kid up with Pee Wee football by this stupid QR code.
Oh my God, I
think
would,
it's
I would
retarded.
kill myself.
How hard
in
is
front
it
of
to
my
pull your
child.
camera up?
No,
It's
it's
literally
easy.
so
It's
easy.
Let's
very
vote on the
easy.
news on the
Holy shit.
Which thing are we gonna
You like
say?
that
man.
on voice? Let me vote who I like.
Stilwell, seriously. America's dad.
You
Look at
pull-
that.
Dude, I'm here for
Fucking
it.
Hawaiian American flag.
Dude,
He's
these
are-
drinking a Michelob Ultra
Swordfish.
Superior beer.
Or Larry would get kisses.
with a pregnant wife.
Or Larry
next to him,
Wiggins.
dude.
I'm just gonna bring
It's
it
the
back
pregnant
to
wife
full
that really
Eagle
sells
apparel.
it, though.
apparel.
Oh, Eagle, this is the most patriotic shit I've got. We beat the Patriots Super Bowl 52.
I know. If you would have worn Patriot shit, that would have been more patriotic than this.
Well,
Here's the slogan though: Larry Darling for Senate, because Larry fucks.
Larry lays that gravel. That's right.
Larry lays that gravel, boy.
Because Larry's wife is president.
I was about to say,
I'll be
Larry,
a VP.
if
What do you like-
Larry
what
do you
I'll
like
be all
better
pissed off. He'd
for
be
his
changing all
slogan
kinds
for
of walls.
Senate?
I would be changing the law.
Larry lays gravel.
Is that my slogan?
What would yours be? What would yours be? We're just having a conversation here. There's no need to get mad.
I'm not mad.
Nathan didn't mean to
calm
hurt
down.
anyone's feelings.
Dude,
Oh, wait a minute.
what
I've been on
has
Jordan's-
happened to you guys? You're like, don't get mad. I'm not mad. I don't get mad anymore.
I've been on
That's a
Jordan's
lie.
side
Anymore.
since
But see,
We're gone.
it's the word anymore that makes us a little frightened that it might happen again. It's menacing.
I really don't. I'm
To us
very.
men, the word anymore. I'm not
I
like
don't know what
a
my slogan would be.
Oh, we're Googling over here.
Honestly,
I'm breaking out the new one.
I don't feel like I would need
Why
one.
are you doing an
I feel like-
unboxing video while she's trying to talk? Like,
The name
I'm
is
so
enough.
distracted right now.
Y'all just kept
All
talking
anyone
in
can hear
circles.
is uncrinkling of the package. What? I mean,
I was
it's your
trying
wife,
to break out
dude.
your new koozie podcast
Nice
koozie,
save.
and we're googling
Yeah.
over
Googling
here.
over here.
Saved
Yeah.
it.
Well
That's-
played, Larry.
But the
Yes,
president
exactly.
is speaking.
I get it. I'm starting to get it now.
Yeah.
He
Before
does
I was
have
like,
good
why is she
timing.
with this dork? But now it's like, motherfucker can save a situation.
Oh yeah, he can. He saves me all the time.
I'm
He's
sure.
witty.
Honestly,
Very
that says a lot.
Jay saves me all
Larry.
the time too.
Sometime.
The fact is, why are you needing saving so often?
I
That's
say
the
stupid
problem
shit.
with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's stupid shit.
So
That's
when
why I
you-
don't want to be on this stupid podcast.
Well, I was about to say, what would,
Stupid podcast. He puts stupid in a lot of places where he means is love.
See how they
lovely.
both try to save me right there?
hey, he's a fag. What can I say about it? Listen, when
Bringing
we
it
do
back.
one-on-one,
Oh shit, here we go.
we can schedule it
No.
one-on-one.
That'd be good.
No.
Let's just sit down.
You don't
we don't
want
have
to.
to have sex. We don't. Stilwell and I don't
I
always
just
have
took a
sex.
shower with you.
People
I took a
We
shower with
don't
you
always
earlier. What
have
more do you want from me?
It doesn't always have to be like.
Could
Even
you
drop the soap,
imagine
dude.
some rich dude whose wife's like, I know you're fucking the secretary every night you leave work. And he's like, not every night that I leave work.
Sometimes I do
remember
when
the
I come
80s
in.
Right.
when you could just have money and do cocaine and people were like, yeah, that happens.
Yeah, then fentanyl came out.
Yeah, wait
That
a
was-
fucking.
that was now.
It's just like
My
you
bad.
remember the time he ruined Hawk Tua for us?
Yeah.
Stilwell?
Veg beater did.
Yeah.
We were having a good time.
You
You
know
ruined
what?
it for him too.
He shouldn't have. He should have earned. You should have been like, son. That's what I'm talking about. Family values.
No, I am proud of him. But
He
I gave
not
him
only
a lot
ruined
of
that
crap.
podcast, he ruined 2 podcasts after. Every time it got brought up, for a
Yeah.
while I was like, "Nope, I'm in dad mode," and then I
Yeah.
actually brought it up, and I was like,
Very screwed up.
"Nope, dad mode."
Can you imagine someone actually doing that though?
Oh
Like-
yeah.
Hold on,
Oh, hold on. Hang on, we're
I
talking-
can imagine a lot.
Like, you're not in dad mode anymore.
Oh,
dude.
no.
Dad mode is off.
To me, I would like.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine?
I definitely could.
Yeah,
I'd
I can
imagine
imagine
right
it,
now.
Yeah, heard.
Yeah, hold on, but I think specify it. Do you mean saying that in public?
No, doing that.
Oh, you really mean doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Okay.
Like-
So then we're back to square one.
She doesn't mean like she means if she hawked to it, she's thinking something's coming out,
Yeah.
like some mucus and,
Some loogie.
Like
on the end of
Have
your-
you seen
No,
that?
she was being hyperbolic.
Right.
Unless she's from Alabama, in which case I think that
a
is
tooth or anything
it
could have
could
came
be
out.
what you
Hey,
do to your
now.
stepbrother when you suck his dick. But-
Don't be talking about women and their teeth coming out.
Whoa! Hold on now.
She has fake tooth.
I don't like to have to edit shit, but let's talk about this.
She has a fake tooth.
Yeah.
Just one?
Yeah.
My front one.
You'll
I'm
see.
missing one. No.
Yeah, mine. I didn't have an adult.
Take it
tooth.
out for the podcast. Come on, show the world.
Oh no. You talked
Take it
into
out. Oh my god.
Our
Where's that
cans
camera
right there. Our cans and
Where is it? It's right here. Look at that.
I showed it off. Yeah. I had it.
Larry,
all
do you
life.
ever ask her to take it out?
It doesn't do well.
He makes jokes.
It's too big. The gap's too big. So
That's a
A
no!
lot of space.
you should never ask me to save you.
oh, help me, dude.
I'm gonna let you drown! Look at this guy! He won't even save you anymore! You're unsavable!
No,
he's not that
quick-witted like they are.
Oh my god.
No, I'm pretty like shameless about it. It doesn't really bother me anymore.
I don't think it ever did.
Listen, this would be totally irresponsible, but
Oh.
could you imagine how there's a certain population of the country that might think it cool for a pregnant chick to do a rip out of the freedom fund?
I think that percentage.
I'm saying
probably be a little higher than
Alabama
the ones
would
to
fucking pee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, but what if we just like put
Yeah.
some juice in there? Or
No, we
something?
definitely fake it.
Yeah.
She's like, I mean, I'll do it, but could we do it?
Yeah, she's gonna be safe.
I will say.
We're not
She
gonna
don't-
kill Georgia.
She like
people.
put caffeine and everything.
No,
Because-
Wait, you're caffeinating this baby?
No,
No.
I
She quit.
That's the
Wow.
thing. I hate being pregnant. I hate it. I do. I hate
Amen,
everything about
sister.
it.
We hate you being
Yeah.
pregnant.
But I try to just do everything. It's my only duty to my child right now is to keep it safe. So I do try to do the right thing.
That's why
We
we
should
hey,
funnel
do
some
you
red
remember we
sauce
did a
down
toast
there.
to mamas?
Yeah, we did.
On
Yeah,
the
you did.
fucking
Oh my
podcast.
gosh. Listen, I was
Fucking A.
texting him watching that podcast, and I'm like, I'm taking notes. You're in trouble 6 times. Okay, now you're in trouble 5 times because that mom comment was it.
That
Like,
should have erased more than how many? That should
got
have
2.
fucking set it 0.
What are you gonna do?
no, I
Hey.
really like. I was getting all hormonal watching it, and I was like, oh, he's so sweet.
No, like we are toxic pieces of shit. 98, 99, we think Stilwell. Coach Morgan, 99.73.
Yeah.
Percent toxic
9,
male, but
99.9.
in that 0.001%, we say some sweet shit about you ladies.
Yeah, I know. No, I mean, we've been together for so long. I feel like we kind of grew up together, so we think a lot alike, and I know he respects
And I
me.
mean, brother and sister, you guys obviously share a lot of Christmases. And
Right. Yeah, he's practically my
Yeah,
brother.
we save a lot of gas on
What?
My little gay brother.
Nathan's like, what's going
What did I
on?
walk in?
What? Yeah, we save a lot of gas in
He's
Christmas
the
and
best
Thanksgiving.
big brother ever.
We only have one family to go to.
Now I'm getting uncomfortable. I don't know. I started
I gotta
this,
go.
and now I fucking wish I had.
I told
Save that
you.
for the bedroom. Quit it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
America's couple.
Let's get back. Let's get back to what we were talking about. Cancel culture.
Yeah,
You're
y'all are
canceled
canceled. She failed right out of the
She
gate.
just called me her little gay brother, and nobody even.
I heard it.
I can see a world headline about this
Oh,
podcast.
yeah.
It just
Oh,
says
shit.
America is canceled,
Yeah.
and this is why.
I'm just enjoying it.
Five
It's
people
It's
life.
come
just
out of the
this
woods to get us
episode
all
with Stilwell
canceled.
looking like we're going down.
Yeah, it's the last one.
He didn't say a lot, but he knows us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, koozies are discontinued.
Yeah. We got new ones.
We
But
tried
you
to
were
debut
fucking-
them, but they got mad.
Stilwell
man.
was passing them out.
Yeah.
You put
They
your-
Oh,
don't
now
fit
you want to
your-
talk about them?
I think
Yeah.
this is
Oh,
Joe.
now you want to talk about the koozies?
It was a problem when I was unboxing.
She goes to his defense pretty quick though. Like,
That's a good thing.
I do.
Nobody
I
else
remember one
does.
time we were at the haunted house in Cave Springs, and the clown kept picking on him, and I'm like, "You better leave him alone." Larry's like, "Jordan," I'm like, "Leave him alone. Quit picking on him."
I don't think I remember that.
I don't forget anything.
you're America's dad, Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember
Real
that.
American dad.
I don't forget anything. I think that's where Waylon gets it from. He ratted my 6-year-old ratted me out the other day. I took Larry's truck to the shop, and on the way back home, I was griping and complaining to Larry's mom because I was like, "He's getting mad and frustrated at me." He's like, "Yeah, I don't drive his truck into the ditch. I should be at home doing dishes right now."
I didn't tell you all about it.
Hey man, all you gotta do is step back.
I was like, I could be at home doing dishes right now because he's not going to do them because he's going to play that game. And I was just like mouthing. And we go out to dinner that night, and Waylon's like, "Hey, Dad, I want to tell you something." He's like, "What?" "Mommy says she was going to drive your truck into a ditch and smash your PC. And I was like, dude. And I was a little heated in that moment, but he doesn't forget anything. And you're like,
He won't forget all the horrible shit I said. Like, why can't you just forget it?
well, why you got to tell
I
him?
know I said it, and that's how I really feel.
We need
But
those
Yeah.
little Men in Black
Yeah,
things
click.
that they have.
right.
Yeah.
He also kept talking about his other house and his other dad, Jonathan, for like ever.
Damn.
And I was like, dude, I swear.
Well, that's where
Wait.
you need to.
What? Well, I don't know what
Yeah,
you're
you just do that way out of the blue. So.
He's got 2 dads?
No.
No.
My,
So I was
back
getting
when
there.
My
What
kid.
the fuck is going on, Stilwell? What did you do to me, son? You fucking son.
You asked for
I
it.
fucking did it.
Holy
moly.
Man, I'm going. Should I leave, man?
Oh my gosh.
I am
Always
ready.
blame Stilwell for being the
It's the
nice
best,
guy.
yeah.
Oh,
God.
that's
Nobody
right.
does it.
Where the hell? What planet were we just on?
No, I was getting there to explain it.
My son used to say wild crap when he was younger. When he was like 3, he used to maybe
Like Nathan's cool or something.
yeah, wild shit. You
It's
know?
wild shit.
Ranger loves me. Here we are.
But he
I know, son.
he would say, he's like, no, he would get mad at us. He'd say, I'm going to my new dad's at my new house. And that's what he would say.
And then he gave his new dad a name,
Yeah,
Okay.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
So
And I
it-
was like, dude, I
was it
swear.
Jordan's
See, that's why
boyfriend?
you can't clip
Well,
stuff out of context.
right.
Like people will do.
But the way she threw it out there was way out of context, and for y'all to have
I
any
was in
understanding,
there.
it was very hard.
You see how he just threw her under the fucking bus? He's like,
Yeah.
I didn't do
That was
anything
way out
out
of
of
the blue.
context. She.
I was literally on my way there, but you guys didn't let me get there.
You
But
had confused.
come
That
to
was a
find out,
fucking smack in the
he-
face. That was.
Honest to God, I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about right now. Like,
You got Jason laughing.
And the reason you don't is because that guy.
Nathan, do you know
can't
where we're at?
blame him. He doesn't think he's fucking Teflon Don in there. Don't
That's the
blame
reason
him for
he's laughing
anything.
so hard.
You know where we're at, Nathan.
So he'll get
Okay.
the fucking kick out of it,
Nathan's
doesn't
with
he?
me, okay?
I'm always with you.
Yes, fuck you, Stilwell. I heard you laughing in there.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know where we're at either.
Oh, I know.
Nobody knows who's steering this fucking ship. It's supposed to be me, but
I was gonna say this. Is
I
your
kind of gave
Jordan
it off
show.
to her, and now I mean, how
what do
many
you wanna talk
rabbit
about?
layers
So
into
a
the...
bong of beer.
I think it's time to talk about
If
going
we're
to
gonna
bed.
do it, it needs to be now or never.
They're like a little schoolgirls.
Y'all just finish y'all's beer and let's go home.
Listen,
And here goes Nate.
Why should you go?
It is late, like I'm fucking...
No, it is. It's
No, I need to go.
12:15.
It's midnight, people.
Bong and a beer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Are
do
you?
it. I'm just
I'll
kidding.
bong with you.
Okay. Well, it's what it's winter time.
I was like, it's not as cool without
Wow.
Stephen Lord
Yeah,
here with
There's
his.
not 2 wings.
You know?
I'll do one. I guess I'll do it.
You don't want to share?
We wish you were here, Stephen. I hope
It's
you
not
listen to this
double-sided. What do you
podcast.
mean?
Give me,
We-
you
yeah.
need 2 of those.
We
So we
talk
can do it
shit
together.
about you, but we really mean it.
Stillwell! The Virgin Voyage. Jared Cypher, thank you so much for bringing the Freedom Funnel over here.
Oh,
Jordan's next. She's gonna be
Jared.
So cold.
so cold. Nathan, you doing one?
I changed my mind. I don't want to brain freeze. I've been
I
having
don't think I
headaches.
could do that when I'm not pregnant.
I'll have one more beer and then I gotta go home.
Go home, Madison.
Yeah, he's got to go home. He's got my kids.
Yeah, go take care. Who's taking care of those fucking kids? Sarah?
Yes, everybody's
Yeah.
got them.
What's she doing? Watching all of Netflix tonight?
There's no way our kids are.
Well, it
gonna
is
sleep.
after midnight. They're probably sleeping.
Does she have a dude over or what? Like what's?
Oh, you don't watch Nephews or anything? You got some chickens and ducks.
Loads of
So
them.
many ducks. He said his wife would definitely notice if I took one, so I guess I cancel that plan.
Bro, you need to be prepared for ducks. A lot of
I
people are
don't.
like, I want to get farm animals, and they're like,
No.
oh, they got run over in the road,
I'm
and
gonna
the
say
neighbor
it.
fucked one of them.
Dude, you get new neighbors, dude. Your neighbors are wild.
Oh my god, my husband's fucking one of them right now.
Probably
I
should
shouldn't
move.
come home early no more.
I should look for a new place.
Oh, shit.
Oh, people, if you don't think this is America, then. She's like, as sad as it is.
This is actually it. This is it.
This is it.
This is a live
Little pink houses
representation
for you and me.
of our culture right now.
What did you think it was gonna be like? coming
What,
out?
being on a podcast? I mean, yeah,
A podcast that no one watches ever and never should ever watch.
I never should. I never should take my
Please
advice.
don't watch this podcast. Don't share it. Don't like it.
I
Love
really
it.
assumed because
Watch it on mute, so we'll get the views. But don't listen to
just
it.
turn it on, turn the TV all
Don't
the way down.
subscribe.
Well, I wasn't expecting the boxes on the ceiling, but other than that, it's about. You know what I thought of
Exactly
when I
what
walked
you
in?
thought.
No, really. I was looking and I was like, oh. But it reminds me of in middle school when I taped my history book to the ceiling while my teacher was teaching. Like,
So my space reminds you of the special ed room.
okay, first of all, what makes you think I was in special ed? Hey, I just had an old teacher that couldn't see. As she was teaching, I was taping the book to the ceiling. And then I was looking at it, I was like, dang, that reminds me.
I keep wanting to call her a bitch, but she told me I couldn't say it. So.
Yeah, like, actually,
Well, don't throw that in there.
we may have to cut
Well, I mean, like, this
part
bitch
out,
is funny, but
Larry,
you know, that's a kind term still. It's
Larry
a
and I
brotherly
have-
term.
an agreement. I told him I would rather be called a cunt before a bitch.
Whoa.
So
Really?
Now he calls
Let's
me a
dig
cunt
in.
bitch.
Oh, you heard it right here on the podcast from Cal.
That's crazy.
Well, that's what
That-
she said, so I made it
No, I
clear.
would. I think it's because
I think I remember this.
I
story.
am a bitch, so that one applies, you know.
Well, hold on. Can you, because as men, we only know what you tell us, what is the difference between a bitch and a cunt?
I think
I want to. You want to know this?
Oh, here
Still?
we go.
Let's go down there.
I think
Thoughts from the kitchen.
a
Yeah.
cunt is
Oh my God, America's dad.
Wow.
Another
Look at the hat
day.
the guy's got on.
Singer,
man.
motherfucker.
I mean,
Fingers left.
Trump
grab her in the
Nathan-
pussy.
support every time you talk.
Hey man, he told me all this stuff before I came in.
Oh, here we go. Blaming
Yeah.
Stil- I would never
Blame
blame Stilwell
Stilwell
for anything.
For 42 years, all the blame.
Oh, Jesus.
Gosh.
Right off the
Anyway,
bat.
you-
God,
trying to listen to her
guys,
talk.
guys, Nathan's trying to get leave. So
What's a
let's,
cunt and what's a
Seriously.
bitch? Could you tell us?
I don't know. For
Nathan's
me,
a cunt.
I feel like
What?
Nathan's a cunt, he said.
Wait,
That's
that's
the
your-
definition? That's the
Cunt,
cunt,
definition?
bitch, cunt.
Alright, bitch, definition.
Cunt,
Okay,
bitch.
no,
Cunt,
I think
bitch.
the difference for me is like a cunt is more of something that like a guy kind of made up to offend a woman, like, you know. But I feel like a bitch is more applicable.
Applicable.
Yep, there we go. Like,
America's dad, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like I kind of am a bitch sometimes, so that's offensive to me.
Okay, and in what ways are you a bitch and to who?
Not a client.
Tell us who specifically and how are you a bitch? Is it to Larry sometimes, maybe?
Sometimes.
Sometimes it is to Larry.
I feel like I'm
Why
getting
would you-
hairpied right now. Are you gonna start doing my hair or what?
Can I use your tools?
Oh, no.
No.
We could have some.
You can go
If
get
you
a
want
brush.
me-
You can start brushing her hair.
Yeah.
Dude, I just snorted. Like, God, I just felt like I got fucked in the
You
head by
can
an
brush my
alien.
you can brush my hair. That's
Jesus Christ. No, that would make me uncomfortable. But
it. I don't.
I'm glad you're cool doing that. But
I don't. I feel like yes, sometimes
I wanna
to
see-
Larry.
But here's
I
the
wanna see Brad
difference.
brushing her hair.
Now listen to me.
You heard it here first.
If
and
I start
I bet.
massaging another woman's hair, I'm gonna get a boner. Okay, that's
Just think of her as a
brushing her hair.
cunt.
Well, you can just use a you can just
You
use
got
a
problems,
comb.
dude. I'm good right now.
Good right now.
Oh, we gotta
America's
go.
couple. Y'all
Somebody-
stay out of this. Stilwell's
somebody
got
in
the
this.
landing. He's fucking nailing it. He's like, I got it. I'm having a few cocktails, but I got the landing, baby. I got it. He's, I've seen your swing.
Oh my god.
That was a good shower.
God damn it.
He
All
said
right.
that was a tasty shower. I think
Yeah,
you know,
this is a good shower.
All right, we're ending this shit.
All right.
Nathan, thank you for coming on. So.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for your service.
Cheers, everybody.
Thank you for your service to this
Cheers,
podcast.
Cheers,
Twice
Jordan.
now. Against your will. Maybe one day.
Seriously.
Against you will. Congrats to you and your.
I love you, Brad Durham.
adventure.
You're a good man.
Yes.
House of Handsome.
Stephen Ward,
House of
wish you
Handsome.
were here. House of Handsome. Go check her out before October.
Lay that gravel there, LD darling.
He's been
We
laying that
always do.
gravel, and that's why she's going to be taking how many days off? 2?
6 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
We're trying to retire her.
Whew.
She only
And then you're
has
just gonna
as much
fucking
hair
do
as
it
she
Jason's
wants
face
to
is
cut.
wet.
Why do we do this whole promo if she's going to retire?
Well,
Are
she
you
ain't gonna
do it?
retire. She don't know how, but we want to
Do any of us know him?
because he's America's dad.
Yeah, I'm gonna retire and Nate's gonna pay my bills. So
That That guy.
That's America's Dad, people. That I don't know a better way to end it.
Yeah.